Spooky audio. Spooky loading screen. It's not very scary. What the fuck? Hello? What is it doing?
All life is only a set of pictures in the brain, among which there is no difference betwixt those born of real things and those born of inward dreamings.
No more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
Dr. Faust, is that you?
What?
Oh, my head! The pain! It's terrible! At last. The pain is subsiding. I thought my head was about to explode. This device, its noises are resonating in my mind.
Is this on private? It's on unlisted. Hello, two chooks.
Hello? Anybody here? Where is everybody? Locked. Looks like we're having a power problem right now.
Just gonna kick back and watch. Fair enough. I've been told this is a slightly spooky game, but it's like HP Lovecraft stuff. So not too spooky, I don't think. I need to turn up my sensitivity just a little bit. Turn it on to like 30. There we go, much nicer.
It's locked.
Okay. I guess like, oh.
It's stuck.
So I guess like all the doors with this little thing here is like electronically powered. So all that's happened so far in the story is we woke up in this room and we're wearing a weird glove. So we're to view my inventory. Guess we'll never know. Weather notice. Supervisor Nikolai Hansen. Explanation expected snowstorm. Strong snowstorm. It's in the utmost importance to take all the cautionary measures and inform the responsible personnel when going outside. Please be aware that the radio connection between the base and the ship may not be available during this period. Okay. So it's like a shipwreck. Upperwout Expedition Wheeler Pequod. It's a very old ship. This is set in the 1920s though. So maybe that makes sense. Familiar visits to the lower chambers once more in the form of a black cat. Its spectral image echoes throughout the 7 rooms. What sin called it out from his hollow, looming dim and ghost-like? The fuck was that? Guess we'll find out later. Hi, Cools. How are you doing? Just a bunch of like cold and flu medicine. Oh, this looks like a power box. Auxiliary power needs to be enabled manually from outside. So this is not the power box. This is the snowstorm announcement again. What's this? Health notice from Johan DeWitt. Attention to all crew members who are having sleeping problems. Examinations conducted regarding the increase of the accidents recently happening lead me to believe... But Cools. You've got Zs. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm Australian. My accent is a bit weird. That the reason behind these is some kind of intense cabin fever. Symptoms for this problem include insomnia, strong headaches, seeing visions and hearing voices. Crew members who suffer from the above symptoms are needed to refer to me personally for a thorough checkup. This will also be the main topic of the general meeting that will be held tomorrow after lunch. This issue poses serious problems regarding the safety of life and sustenance of work, so it must be taken heed of soberly. Stop those bloody sessions. I feel like this is going to take me outside. Oh, another loading screen. It's not like the last one took fucking 6.5 years. I don't think this game's very good at utilizing my... I don't know. I think that's better. Oh, it's a little snowy out today. Very windy.
My mind is cloudy. All I can remember is the successful establishment of the Upperwater Antarctic base. And after that, nothing is clear in my mind.
Sorry, hopefully that's not too quiet. I just turned it down so that I can hear the voices better. Oh, this looks like a power control. I guess it's not on. Maybe I gotta do something in here. Some tape.
Locked.
The door is locked. Oh, gas can? Maybe I gotta like fill a generator up. Well, that's exactly what I've gotta do. Oh, I guess I have to patch up the hose with the tape as well. And can I just turn it on? Hey! I don't know if a tiny little generator like that can run like a whole scientific base, though. That thing is tiny. Unless that's just like what kickstarts these big-ass motors into action or something. There we go. Nice working lampposts. I wonder if that means the doors inside are open as well. Well, I mean, obviously they probably would be, but still. Is my dude like... Oh, I leave footprints. That's cool. Whoa. That dude looked like he was wearing some kind of fucking mask.
What was that?
That's cool. Oh. Radio room. Let's go see if the radio works. Whoa. Okay. How do I open my inventory? Tab doesn't work. Let's I hold it? No. I. J is for journal. Maybe it's in the control scheme. Options, game controls. Oh, it's space. Ah, okay. Standard walkie-talkie. Use.
This is Frank Gilman. Can anybody hear me? Over. No answer.
That's like a phonograph.
This is Upuat Expedition Base. Pequod, please come in. I repeat, this is Upuat Expedition Base. Pequod, do you hear me? If there is someone who can hear me, please, come in. Some electrical condition in the disturbed air seems to prevent communication.
Oh, it teaches you Morse code. It's useful to know. Maybe I'll need it later. Is this a snowstorm? I guess it's just telling us that there's a snowstorm coming in. This is where we are. I can't use that? For a while, my nights have been plagued by bizarre nightmares wherein I have been talking to an unsubstantial figure. When I wake up every morning, I fail to remember either his visage or the content of the dialogue, only his silhouette, talking in a somber tone. These nightmares keep me from sleeping comfortably, the kind of sleep I am longing for. I haven't mentioned this to anybody yet, but I'm feeling a constant urge to do so as if my well-being is in the balance. It would be most logical to consult with Dr. DeWitt about this. So this is from Radio Officer Hansen's journal. It's a bit weird that the whole base is kind of like empty. I mean, aside from Spooky Ghost Boy, we haven't seen anyone else yet. Don't jinx it. Okay. What's over here? Oh, the infirmary. Just a bunch of medical stuff. Hi, Luke. How are you doing? Upward Antarctic expedition. By signing this document, you will agree to the terms written below. False statements made knowingly or willfully, including affidavits or other supporting documents submitted therewithin, may be punishable. I hereby declare that I consent to perform my daily duties to the best of my ability, listen to the judgment of the expedition leader, Dr. Faust, and participate in a series of medical tests as needed at the Upward Antarctic base. The risks of participating in the aforementioned medical sessions have been fully explained to me. Any questions I have regarding the procedure, why it is necessary, its benefits and risks have been answered to my satisfaction. Therefore, I give my informed consent to the performance of the procedure by signing this statement of consent. And we've got a list of people who signed it. So I'm Frank Gilman, so I was the fourth person to sign it, I guess. Dr. DeWitt's medical records, 2. All the members awakened without any problem except for Frank Gilman. All of a sudden his heart ceased beating at around 1:45 a.m. He was extremely cold and there was no detectable pulse. While I was preparing to perform cardiac compression, he momentarily opened his eyes. I'm unsure how much time passed since his... Oh. Did the game just crash? No, I clicked out. Whoops. I'm not sure how much time passed since his heart failed to beat, but it can't have been more than 5 minutes. And then came the event that shook us all. The cause was the very words Frank uttered directly to Dr. Faust right after he awakened. I don't know how to explain it because his voice was muffled and almost indiscernible, but I am convinced that the voice I heard did not belong to Frank. As a medical doctor, I can say that this is not completely impossible for someone in his condition, but there was something wrong with what I heard. It was a sound that no human vocal cords could produce. Okay, well if that's not creepy, I don't know what is. So so he must have died during one of the experiments they were doing. And then he came back. Maybe it'll tell me in here. Maybe this is the other notes. Oh no, this is just his journal. Nothing for me to collect. Okay. I think I'll go down there later. I kind of want to go and check out the other end of the corridor where Spook Boy went. This is where this very scary man was walking. Private rooms, crew rooms, living quarters, crew rooms. So these are like lockers? James. C. Lenning. H. Anderson. Oh, here we go.
If his coat is just right here, where is he now?
This is Nikolai Gogol, The Portrait. It's a right-handed book. It's a left-handed book, rather. Ned Well. Anything for me, Ned? Nope. Johann DeWitt. That's the doctor, right? And oh, fucking hell. Really sure I know what that is.
If his coat is just right here, where is he now? Locked.
Okay, let's check out the crew rooms first. Okay. Oh, this is cute. It's like a little butterfly statuette. Upperwout and oh, I didn't get to read what that said. One of the composite sculptures we've come across during our initial field trips is this guy. It has an open third eye on its forehead as well as inside its hand, which I think indicates some kind of state of knowing, because allusions to knowledge and elder things recur all the time in almost every bas relief we've discovered so far. All this leads me to believe that these creatures inhabiting these holes have acquired some kind of knowledge from the elder things, fabled creatures of primal myths. Kind of easy to see that way. Several other examples of the composite sculptures ranging from humanoid to reptilian in shape. They were mostly damaged and generally in a really bad shape. The lost parts were completed by the artist's imagination. The abundance of five-pointed shapes seen in the design of the structures we've come across cannot be overlooked. In addition, most of the elegant figures adorning this and staring silently from above, most of the gigantic gateways are reptilian in shape. This grotesque masonry caused an uproar with the countenance it wore on its reptilian face. When we first found it residing within the almost substantial darkness of the cave where it had been carved in aeons past. Some of the crew even claimed that they had heard some muffled laughing sounds coming within. The pine cone it was guarding or hiding with its humanoid hands had some symbols carved onto it which we are yet to decipher. That's the end. Let's keep this book then. Come on. It's a trophy. Mustache man and baby boy. Just close. Oh, a letter. Radio. Oh, this is Hansen. Remember, Hansen was the radio operator that we read about before. These nightmares have become unbearable. I still see the same man in my nocturnal visions, but now he is holding something in his hand, which I believe to be a lotus flower. We seem to be continuing this grave and serious conversation again and again, but I still can't remember the contents. During working hours, sometimes I hear his voice through the radio. It is not in a form of meaningful sentences, but more like some unconscious mutterings. I'm afraid to tell anyone about this, for I hate the very idea of the suspension I will probably be facing. So he's afraid to tell people about the fact that he's freaking out, or that he thinks he's going crazy because of all the talk of like cabin fever and stuff like that. That seems nice. A couple of Amazon boxes. Little kid. Some gloves. Oh. John DeWitt's key. Or maybe this is for his locker. Why would this be in here? This isn't... John DeWitt's the doctor. He wouldn't be... He'd have his own private room, right? He wouldn't be in a crew's quarters. Unless they're like all-inclusive. What's this, your dad? What's this, you and your wife? Bunch of cuties. Ferguson's note on his dreams. I'm inclined more towards the notion that our nocturnal visions are not just faint and fantastic reflections of our waking experiences. Every time I pass into a state of dormancy, somehow I can explore while I am dreaming the vistas of grandeur, an alien prospect. Hello, nightmare? An alien prospect in unnatural disposition, so vividly expressing the outer extent of this world I have yet to discover. If only I was endowed with the artistic skill to describe my visions. All I know is that all this became evident after the Conarium sessions had started. Even though I am not one of the participants, I am somehow affected. I feel I am absorbed, while in an unconscious state, into the oblivion, crossing the line between the walls of sleep. L. Ferguson. Thank you for that deep introspective into your own dream state.
It's locked. Locked.
Just some more medical stuff. Let's continue on. Let's go check out the private... Oh, actually, we got that key first. Let's see if it works in the locker. Oh, it does.
If his coat is just right here, where is he now?
A note on the dual personality problem. I've noticed a very curious and dangerous development in the psychological condition of the whole crew that compels me to record this note as an initial diagnosis report. The problem is especially intense for 3 subjects: Dr. Barlow, Dr. Anderson, and Frank Gilman, whom I have been inspecting closely since the onset of their psychological degradation. During the past 2 nights, the aforementioned subjects awoke, screaming, in their beds, thus affecting and demoralizing all the crew members. When I spoke to them personally, I noticed some serious deviations in their behavioral patterns. As time progressed, I noted deep changes in their mental conditions. When really pushed, they clearly started to behave like someone else, which led me to believe I was facing some sort of multiple personality disorder, but it is too early to draw any conclusions. Other subjects are not too far a cry from their normal personalities, but the difference is, of course, obvious. Their condition is getting worse day by day, and a serious medical examination is needed to be carried out on everybody displaying such symptoms. I informed Dr. Faust and warned him about the consequences. He looked worried, but nevertheless hasn't mentioned it to me since. With the weather conditions we've been having lately, it seems extremely unlikely that we shall receive professional help from the outside world, or we'll be able to send anybody away for a thorough medical examination, which is the only sane thing to do under this circumstance. So he was worried about the whole crew, but especially my character and the 2 other doctors that weren't Faust. Seems a lot nicer than the other crew, like there's flowers and stuff. Mr. C. Blake. Whoa. What is this thing?
It's stuck.
Oh. Some kind of lever? I know that we are close to what we've been looking for. During the adaptation sessions we hold here in the meeting room, I feel a guidance of some sort, something pointing me towards the destination we seek. This could mean we're now in sync with the ancient source. The wearable Conarium we're all carrying on our left arms connects and thus receives sensations from the same ancient source. Maybe that's the watch thing. And sometimes I wonder whether there has ever been another soul during humanity's relatively brief period of existence who is able to achieve such a feat. Within some shunned and elusive sources I have gathered from around the world, it is said that the extraterrestrial species, the Elder Things, built it after passing through a stage of mechanized life on other planets, but its purpose remains unclear. Okay, this looks like a puzzle. Oh, I see. So I gotta kind of like match the speed up with the red background one. Okay. What the fuck? Feed the human machine with an actual human brain. What? So this thing's got a human brain in it. Okay, let's talk to it.
Who are you?
I'm Frank. Frank Gilman.
Is that so?
Is there a problem with that?
My name is Frank Gilman, an anthropologist joining this expedition upon the invitation by Venerable Dr. Faust himself.
This thing is claiming that it's me. That's absurd. Why? You're claiming that you are me, Frank Gilman, but you are just a machine.
And you are just air.
Air? What do you mean by that? It doesn't answer me. Where is everybody?
They are here.
I don't see anybody around. Are you sure?
Yes,
What do you know about Dr. Faust?
he is the Grand Mastermind and the pioneer of this expedition.
Okay, Frank. Tell me, why are you here exactly?
I am here because of my extensive knowledge on the human pineal gland. I am one of the Conarians.
Conarium?
Voyagers beyond.
Beyond? What beyond? No answer.
Guess he just doesn't. Man, this thing is fucking creepy. What the hell? I think I'll just leave him turned off. Oh. Scientifically, the pineal gland, also known as the pineal body, Conarium or Epiphyseus cerebri, is a small endorine gland in the vertebrate brain, named after its shape, which resembles that of a pine cone. It is located in the epithalamus, near the center of the brain, between the two hemispheres. The pineal gland produces melatonin, a serotonin-derived hormone which modulates sleep patterns in both circadian and seasonal cycles. But mystic traditions and philosophy describe a different role, or ascribe a different role. René Descartes, or however you say his name, regarded it as the principal seat in the soul, and the place in which all our thoughts are formed. And in the writings of Madame Blavatsky, it was explained with the Hindu concept of the third eye, or the Ajna chakra, or Ajna. As a part of the human body not fully understood today, it holds its deep-rooted place as one of the most important links between our material and the continually degrading mystic nature. Guess I don't get to read any more pages. After our haphazard and momentarily aerial exploration of the unhallowed, utterly alien, cyclopean maze of squared, curved, and angled blocks, we could detect most of the locations revealed by the previous Miskatonic University expedition leader, the Professor Emeritus William Dyer. But what we are looking for is not there. Inside the haunted Shagath ruins, according to various sources, I'm just bad at reading this fucking extended words. These, like, it's old English. This is in the 20s or whatever. It should be in the much older ruins beyond the Elder City, right on the edge of a mountain beyond the Mountains of Madness. It was built over a location deeply shunned even by the Elder Things, and built long before the colossal city Dr. Dyer and his team explored. Now we set foot upon lands no one has ever seen before, a vast mass of dry land around the South Pole which rose from the primal waters when the Old One seeped down from the stars, a place so evil most of the arcane sources hesitated to record it at all, whilst some murals within the Elder City depicted it with obvious repugnance and trepidation.
Locked.
Can't go into James Barlow's room. What about Dr. Faust's room?
Locked.
What about my room?
Did I lock my door? I don't remember where my keys are.
Pat's pockets. Slash me. Pat's pockets. Keys are probably in my locker, but my locker's also locked. So I guess I can't go in there yet. Alright. Now we can go back to where the infirmary was, I think. Well, let's check my locker first. Do I even have a locker? Oh no, this is for the crew. Oh, maybe Joan DeWitt is part of the crew then, the doctor. Okay, so we've already explored the infirmary, but we can go down here.
It's stuck.
On what? What kind of door lets you open it like that?
It's stuck.
Yeah, I don't believe you. What about the canteen? Ooh. Let's go get some fucking... Let's get ourselves a feed,
Smells
boys.
awful in here.
Oh. Ugh. Ugh. How do you even do that? Ugh. This guy's left in a hurry then.
It won't open.
It won't open. Oh, I'm very English. Oh, yes, it won't open. Ignore my Indian accent. Huh. So I guess they just... What, they just ran? Coffee, black tea. You're English, you must have tea. Herbal tea and sugar. I say, give me a spot of herbal tea, Marjorie. Very spooky.
Locked. Locked.
Ooh. Oh, an elevator. Sick loading screen. Is that a tree? Glossopteris. That's cool. They grew a tree. Okay, let's not stare too long at the model because it clearly clips through the ground. Depot. Ugh. A statue beautifully carved from blue crystal. It depicts a humanoid figure sitting in the meditative pose. Posture. The most striking feature of the carving is the octopian mask it wears on its face. Provisional ex-temple, ex-flooded caves, ex-base. Provisional camp equipment was deployed in the underground caverns below the base without any problem. Submarines also work great. They are fast and maneuverable beyond my predictions. We started exploring some parts of the underwater passages, but it is slow going.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
It's stuck. Oh no, it's stuck. Oh fuck. Spooky boy. Can I go down here? Very spooky. What's this? There's a vending machine. Ah, yes. 2 Cokes, please. Oh, it's an elevator.
Looks like I need something to get this elevator to work.
Link elevator has been set up. It can reach both the tower and bottom levels below the base now. Camp equipments and the parts for portable submarines were started to be transferred to the first campsite. Okay. So I guess I gotta go find like a lever. Okay, let's go check out the bio lab. Not sure I like the way the air kind of like hangs full of spores of some kind. It's a cool effect. I always like this effect in video games. It always looks so much cooler than in movies. You don't like that? Can I close it so it doesn't beep anymore? Guess not. I can't really read what that says. Just a bunch of plant notes, I guess. New campsite was established, waiting for new samples. There is a problem with one of the friars. I marked it. He must be checked immediately. Oh. Is that necessary? I just wanted to look at the picture. You don't need to fucking spook me, game. Just a campsite in Egypt. Maybe this is the familiar they were talking about. Remember how it said like campsite familiar or whatever?
Locked.
It's locked. Oh, I'm so special. I've locked the door. Oh, fucking pump my pussy full, daddy. Oh, no. Dr. Faust is very tight-lipped about how he came up with that strange exploration device he built long ago. The only thing he has told me is that he came across some shunned and forbidden volumes about a device of extraterrestrial origin. But again, these sources do not hint that any existed on Earth except in the dreams of those who liked to chew a certain alkaloidal herb. The sessions we hold in the meeting room to adapt our nervous systems to the alien impulses of the machine were frightening at first. If used too much, it affects the body to breaking point. But now I'm used to its non-human sensations. I've started to feel like the device is clearing my mind to make it absorb much more than before. I feel unconfined and much more receptive. But the most peculiar aspect of the sessions are that, because it is a shared experience, I am able to receive impressions, ideas, and even memories which belong to the other participants. Usually my mind wanders after the sessions end and I cannot focus my thoughts until I have slept for several hours. That strange device surely disorients feelings and bodily functions, but I believe that what it offers is of immense importance. What is this? A phonograph cylinder. Oh.
Unfortunately, one of our researchers, C. Lenning, was found dead in the biolab last Tuesday.
That was the dude who had the head in his thing.
Uncertain, but judging by the accumulation of a mass of green substance
Of a mass.
mouth and throat area, Dr. Barlow, our botany expert, thinks that Lenning was smothered by small, sticky, greenish clumps that look like pollen, belonging to the living samples of the plant Tahiti, which is thought to have become extinct during the Paleozoic era. Dr. DeWitt will perform a post-mortem examination on his body soon.
Exciting stuff.
Locked.
Oh, is this the plant that kills people? I sure am glad I opened it, and then I touched it. I hope it kills me. Oh, good. Oh, fuck. You can tell by the fact that you're having trouble breathing. Kitty? Kitty? Are you okay? What the fuck? Huh? Game it, I guess. Hello? Oh, whoops. Can I close this? Oh.
Oh, yes. These are the pre-human species we found frozen in a cave far south of the base. Oh, yes. These are the pre-human species we found frozen in a cave far south of the base. Who is this? It's impossible to determine with so much decomposition.
It must be C. Lenning. Anonymous note. We've finally finished excavating the monolith that was silently waiting for a soul to see it again. Situated within the circular building we reached with the link elevator. That magnificent piece of carving was buried halfway down under a mound of debris, and most probably could have been written in the earliest pages of history. I cannot describe exactly my feelings for the first time, when I stood aghast, contemplating that gigantic stonework inside of those time-worn halls of silence. Only God knows how many ages have passed since its initial carving. Just thinking about its age sends shivers down my spine. Which civilizations could have constructed such grandeur, now waving a forlorn goodbye without giving away the secrets of its masters? Furthermore, even though most of them are damaged beyond repair, we spotted some symbols resembling the rock art of the Sahara Desert in Southeast Algeria. We don't have any strong evidence to suggest anything, but Cornell Blake clings mostly to the continental drift theory. In any case, we don't have enough data on its age, but it is evident that history needs to be rewritten, yet again.
No more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone. I think you should retire to your room. I am going to think a bit more.
Sorry.
It's locked. 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 It's locked. Locked.
Frank, I don't know if you can hear me, but I am trying. Searching is the only way.
Hey! Hey, can you hear me? Damn it! Who was he?
This is amazing. Most of the ground-level structures have been crumbled and rounded from untold eons of savage storms, and thus weathered into shapeless ruins. However, both the ground level and the cavern systems below are clearly displayed in these bas-reliefs. The most striking features depicted in this grand panorama, I believe, are the tall, occasional towering spires, which somehow resemble a lighthouse. They all seem like focusing a light beam towards a colossal structure in the center. Could there be some sort of religious meaning behind this? Or simply something that has a more practical use? I'm not sure.
Is there really nothing here? What did I even pick up? Key, a handle, or a lever of some sort. Okay. So I guess this is one of those towers that points towards that big object. Go to the basement or whatever it's called. I think it was called like the lower sanctum or something like that, probably, knowing Amnesia style. So there is some strange vegetation feeling. It's weird. I guess it's gaseous.
Hey! Anyone here? Dr. James? Dr. Morgan? Anybody? Where are they, for God's sake? was that I've just seen?
Oh no. Very spooky.
This stonework seems weak.
Are you suggesting I hit it with the axe? A metallic flower-like object with a pine cone-shaped design as its center. The pine cone is often used as a symbol for the third eye or the pineal gland. Okay. Holy shit, this is huge.
If I am not mistaken, this relief depicts that the overgrown floor we came across at the various points in the cavern can be cleared away with an iridescent device, a tool or a talisman. Curiously, we still haven't been able to find the roots of those plants. They seem to seep out of these caverns by passing through crevices which look as if intentionally made for them.
Maybe because they were.
What other secrets might these silent halls conceal from us?
Who knows, gamer?
As we planned, my team will continue exploration through this gateway. Other expedition parties can commence when ready.
So there was a gateway here, but it's gone now. I want to go check out what's in the middle here before continuing. Can I not? Oh, maybe I gotta go all the way around. Okay. I'm just gonna go to the toilet. Sorry about that, friends. When nature calls, you say, yo, what up, gamer? Then you high five him. Very spooky. I don't think I want to stand on that, to be honest with you. This looks like just...
Looks like something's missing here.
Okay.
I need something that can fit.
Okay. I don't think that's a good idea, dude. Wait, what? Very scary. Oh dear, very scary. I was kind of spooked, to be honest. Lots of coffins. Do you think they're all empty? Maybe we're supposed to put people in them. Maybe it's like a ritual sacrifice kind of thing. Okay, show me.
The same set of symbols we've seen in strangely carved niches all around here matches with what is written in the oldest parchment. I believe uncertainly that they represent a destination towards somewhere significant.
I've copied down the glyphs. Thank you for doing that. Wow! You're a good drawer. You draw that all by yourself? What a big boy. Yes, you are, Frank. Yes, you are. Big boy. Who's a good boy? It's Frank. Frank is the good boy. Okay.
I need to figure out what is needed.
Not really sure what I missed. there's like a medallion or something. Maybe I need these. Come home with me. Oh, maybe I need to put him in the... Oh, okay. Shut the fuck up. I do need to journal, not drawings. Okay. Oh, is it upside down? No. Yes. Shut up. Okay.
For a moment, I thought my reflection in the mirror was about to talk to me.
It looked like... Like I, oh, did you see how my hair's not affected by the reflection thing? That's funny. I thought I had like a third eye. That was cool. Very intriguing. I want to know more. What? Oh, it's my radio.
Frank, can you hear me?
Oh, thank God. Yes, I can hear you.
Finally. It seems the effect of the mixture starts to wear off. Frank, heed me carefully. Time is running out, so I must be brief. Where exactly are you?
Dr. Faust, is that you? I'm inside the caves below the base. Where are you?
Listen, I cannot talk much. I know that you are having trouble remembering, but you must keep going. Use one of the submarines and follow the light.
Do you hear me? Come on, please. Where are you?
They told me to use the submarine and follow the lights. I can do that.
He said I have to keep going. Why? Where are they?
Oh. Hooray! I want this flashlight, it's nicer. We finished tweaking the submarines one last time. After all we've experienced, studied, and read, see more without eyes. Even I can help but think this journey may easy to hell. Engine pressure gauge. Okay. I like this space. This is fucking cool. Can I squeeze through there? What did he say? He said he wants a good old-fashioned cola. What? Why? He gonna blow up truck clear the way. I would have just suggested walking around it, but whatever. Oh, that's a boat. Oh, is it? I think it is a boat. Definitely an entrance, though. How did they release these balloons? I don't really understand how they did that. Again, what I'm seeing, These things like run on just gas? Oops, I didn't mean to speed up. Oh, whoops. What the fuck? Dude, what? How do I fix it? Can I repair it? Oh, I broke the temperature gauge. Did I? Not really sure how that happened. I think that was like the game made me do that. I didn't intentionally drive into that wall. I was going up. It even slowed down so that I wouldn't hit it. What is this black stuff? What the fuck? I can't believe I broke the fucking temperature gauge. So frustrating. Whoa. That's fucking cool. I want to go and meet him. hope our character doesn't freeze to death. Oh.
No!
What the fuck?
Locked. It's stuck.
Two days ago, Frank most probably could have reached the intended time period. Among all the Conarian ops, he is the most, how should I say it, gifted. But unfortunately, his heart ceased beating all of a sudden. This was most unfortunate, because when he came back, he doesn't remember anything specific. I believe there is no other way than increasing the intake dosage of the mixture. Very dangerous, but this seems the only way to raise the time limit and awareness in the sessions.
Locked. Where am I? How did I get here?
Why do I sound as big like this? Whoa. Oh. Okay. They go now. Yeah. Yeah.
To other expedition parties, is there anyone who can read me? One person is dead, and two others have been injured by the partial ice cave collapse. There is something here with us. Do not come through our expedition route. I repeat, do not come through our expedition route.
Yes, I read you. This is Frank. For God's sake, what happened? And please, tell me where I can find you.
Frank, do not stray from your path. We have come across something terrible. Do not come here through our expedition route, no matter what happens. It looks like this fiendish netherworld depends on some kind of energy. An energy that is stored in curious stoneworks similar to an obelisk with crystals on top. And they are able to clear away some of the strange plants.
Dr. Faust? Dr. Faust? Oh, come on, not again.
Not again, Harry,
Understand what is going on.
Hermione. This guy's accent keeps changing. I'm not trying to make fun of him. He's still a talented voice actor. Just it's a bit funny is all. This looks like a ritual area. Where do these candles come from? It's no way the... Oh, another board. Hey. Hooray.
These ivy-like plants are blocking the way.
Oh fuck, this whole area is like a goddamn maze. Alright, hold on, let me go check back what was up from over here. Before we go anywhere else, I would like to have a look.
As I predicted, a race, reptilian in physiology, lived inside these ruins after the original builders. The Elder Things left the area after some unknown cataclysmic event, now lost in an archaic and lost chapter of Earth's history. This relief depicts some reptilian creatures treating an Elder Thing with reverence. And the other relief with 4 tall figures, I believe symbolizes empty vessels.
Golems?
Golems. We've seen the same vessel figures depicted as assuming different roles several times in most of the murals or reliefs we've come across so far.
On the track is obstructing the movement.
Hey, look at that. I'm a fucking gamer. Whoa. What is that? It's like a satellite dish or something. I wonder what it was used for. To get high-speed broadband. Whoa, okay. More coffins.
The crystal I have doesn't fit here. The crystal I have doesn't fit here.
The crystal he has doesn't fit here. Maybe I need to like get it refined or something. Oh, put it back. Put it back. Oh, it's the reptile boys. Well, let's go check out where the reptile boys went first, huh? Oh, I guess.
The same set of symbols we've seen in strangely carved niches all around here matches with what is written in the oldest parchment. I believe uncertainly that they represent a destination towards somewhere significant.
I don't remember this symbol. The symbol on this stone is illegible. This symbol is exactly the same with the one I saw in the vision about repetition of specific symbols within the caverns below the base. I don't remember this symbol.
Maybe I go put this in that machine we moved. Did I go the wrong way? No. Ooh. I didn't even see that there was a dead body in there. Ooh. And then we go. Wow. Wow. Oh. Yes. Oh. This glyph was projected onto the wall. Okay. So, is that the next crystal I need? Let's go see if we can find anything marked with that. Oh, am I supposed to move it back and take the crystal out first? No? Well, how does this help me? It doesn't, is the simple answer to that question. Unless I need to, like, use it somewhere else? Where else have I had, like, glyph stuff? Maybe over here? Hey. No. Maybe I need to get the other crystal back. Maybe there's another room to explore. Hi! How you doing? DJ Megwin? Megwin3172. Let's Close enough. Oh.
This stonework seems weak.
Hi, Ulysses Lops. That's cool. Not too bad, man. How are you doing? Oh, okay. Just finished playing PUBG. Nice. Not such a big fan of PUBG anymore, to be honest with you. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's a good game. It's just not my thing these days. I don't really play many shooters at the moment. Glass coffins? Yeah. It's weird. If that's not menacing / foreboding, I don't know what the fuck. Hey, what's up, gamer?
Oh God, what was that all about? A vision, perhaps? Oh, I think somehow it has something to do with the intense headaches. Oh. Blood?
My own? From my nose? Ew.
These ivy-like plants are blocking the way.
These ones that I can cut?
These plants release a poisonous gas when cut.
Then no. But there's no like... Maybe I gotta go and grab the crystal from before. Do I really have to run all the way back? Will it even let me? Whoa, that was... What the fuck was that? Oh, I see. So I can walk through them with the crystal held out. Ew, that's a gamer moment. It's an epic gamer moment. Brought to you by Epic Games, the creators of Fortnite Battle Royale. Etc., etc., etc. Yeah, get the fuck back. Hey, yo, get the fuck out of here. Y'all think y'all fucking cool? I got me some crystal. Very scary. Is the crystal out of charge now? Why can't I get through here? When it glows brightly. So what's wrong with it right now? Is it too far from a charging point? Oh. Okay. Yeah, charge it, please. How do I know when it's full? I guess we'll just assume. Oh, I gotta draw the symbol. It is pretty good, yeah. So, uh. Incorrect. How did okay. What do you mean that's wrong? That's exactly how it goes. And then like a direct down angle to the right. So like, fuck. How does that one look then? That's wrong. That's... Ah, fuck, I'm retarded. Now, I'm pretty sure that last... What is the one on the... Is the one on the right, like, just shorter? No, that's right. Maybe it's being, like, super specific, so I gotta be like... It was. Fuck you. Made for consoles, by the way? How would you even solve that puzzle without having solved the previous puzzle? The answer is you wouldn't. What? I don't think that was intentional. Yeah, this game does look pretty good. And this game is really cool. I'm a big fan of Lovecraftian horror, so... And this game definitely captures that feeling. All about elder gods and spooky shit. It's great. my flashlight? I was about to complain about black bars, but then I realized that it's actually full screen and the blackness is my house. It's dark because it's like 6 o'clock. Holy shit. I'm stupid. Please don't make too much fun of me. Thank you. Hi Cameron, how you doing? You didn't need to delete the emoji, it's fine. Good evening. It is 6 o'clock, so it's night time for me. But yeah, good morning from wherever you are, Cameron. Oh dear. This is a very interesting game. So we are explorers from an expedition to Antarctica, and something's happened to the rest of our research team. And so we're trying to figure out what happened. Okay. Looks like I need the gem to pass through there. We won't use it yet. Let's go check out this. There's like a weakened wall over here we can break down with our axe. Come on, let me through. What? Is it up here? There we go. Yeah, it must have been Ligma. There's no other option. I found a secret. Boo-doo-doom. This is a very creepy area though. It's like a bathing funeral hall. Well, we've heard them talking on the radio a few times, so I don't know if they're dead yet. But there's a chance that they could be, and we're just hearing like phantom ghosts of them speaking or something, you know? Something glowed blue over here. Oh, it did. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, they might have gone insane. A beautifully ornate metallic mask with a reptilian face carved on it does not indicate anything about the purpose it served on this day. Yeah. Well, we already know some weird shit's going on. We met like a talking robotic head that thought it was us. Yeah, well, that's what they said. They said it was cabin fever that was infecting everyone, but it looks like it's actually a side effect of the machine that we're all wearing. So we have these like gloves on that connect us to this thing called the Conarium. So we're Canariots, I think is what they're called, or Canaronauts. And it allows us to see and interact with things in a weird way. Oh, do I need to charge this again?
The way ahead is blocked by this curious vegetation.
Curious vegetation. I say it's blocked. Curious. Okay, I guess we're going this way until we find a charging point for our all-powerful glowy thing. Oh, there's one, but it's not on. Maybe we gotta turn it on in here. But lack of human contact wouldn't make any sense when you've got like a whole bunch of things. Yeah, kinda. I don't know if I'd say... Well, you mean like the blue stuff that you inject? Yeah, kinda. But it's like a blue crystal that holds this light that pushes those plants away. So we can get past them. Because if we hit them with the axe, they just release like a poisonous gas. Ah, okay, we need to turn the power on. We're in a different sanctum. Okay. What mystery must... Oh, we're about to get a vision, I think.
Yes, it is depicted here. Our gateway out of this world. These reliefs clearly portray ancient Conarium. The thing I have been searching for my whole life. As much as I can understand, that one depicts a seemingly dead city as an ever-living organism with lots of mummified bodies connected to the device.
It's pink right now, but it'll go blue when we fill it with power.
And the other one depicts an ancient Conarium which is connected to another one, most probably outside of this planet or maybe out of this dimension. My,
this is just marvelous. I am indubitably marvelous. Thank you, Dr. Faust. Oh, cool. This one's not even broken. We can just go. Boop. And then we go. Boop. Cool. So we've turned on the power, which means we can now equip our little crystal and get nice and charged up. There we go. So let's go have a look down here before we forget to go back to that other place.
I can't bear the pain anymore.
Wonder what we were gonna have. That's weird. We shouldn't have to bear the pain. Normally it gets relieved when we do what it wants. I guess I'm back here then. Shh. No, no, no. Oh? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Stop it! Stop it! No! Ah! No! Okay. I wonder, does it get killed by like the blue stuff? The answer is a resounding no, it does not. Okay. I can't even get my axe out. Stop! I guess I just have to outrun them or something. Good thing I'm hella speedy. Can you fuck off, please? So, man, I'm just out here trying to live my life. Run, 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 run. What do you mean? Let me out! Am I supposed to die? What do I do? Oh. I guess I was supposed to die. I could even get my axe
These
out.
must be the products of my disordered imagination and nothing more.
Yes, that must be it. You're right. Don't think anything else. Oh, fuck. I have to... Give me the zappy zappy. Fill me up with your juice, daddy. Yeah, they ran away. I guess they were just too spooked. They weren't able to fight me. An eternal prayer towards the elder things. Yeah, it does. So this is an elder thing, one of the first life forms of the planet, from how I understand it. And then these guys came after, but before us. And then we came. But we'd forgotten about the elder things because we'd never seen them. So we didn't really forget, we just never knew. But they're still here. Somewhere. Can I get past, please? Thank you. No, that's not Cthulhu. Cthulhu is an elder thing, but it doesn't look like that. Oh, the radio!
I don't know if anybody reads this.
That's
or
Dr. Faust.
If there is anyone still alive out there. I've lost everybody who was on my search party. I am alone and afraid. Even from the out-of-place echoes of my own footsteps that are reverberating along these halls of ages-long silence. It is hard to tell if I am alive anymore. Those visions, sounds, the devilish themes described in the release I come across every now and then.
Oh, thank you this is for the $10. That's really kind. Sleep well, man. Thanks for tuning in. I'll keep this VOD up so you can watch it later if you're interested in seeing the end of the game. Have a good night.
Dr. Faust, are you there? Answer me, please.
Guess Dr. Faust doesn't want to hang out anymore. Yeah, this is a spoopy game. Well, I think it's more like atmospheric and spooky, but it's a little spooky. See ya. Have a good night. It's 6:30 in the evening for me. That's nice. The Falmer, maybe. No, I think that was just a normal guy who got stabbed in the neck. Or like one of the reptile dudes that they sacrificed for the old ones. I'm assuming that's what they're doing. And then these are like tormented souls or something. I made that tum. Nice. It did look like it, yeah. What am I freaking out about? What is it? What? What? No, but this isn't real. This isn't what it looked like. This is like a house.
can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
Does Dr. Faust? It's from the intro. He like turned around and his face was all like disfigured and stuff before, so guess we didn't get to see his face. Looks like it's just a black screen. That's good. I'm glad.
Frank, don't panic.
What the fuck? Did I go back in time? Again? I did that before.
Was that a sheer delusion?
Having heightened my knowledge of the arcane arts, I find myself contemplating the subject of the universalis. Of universals, rather. Whether definitions exist in the nature of things or in mere conceptions, illusory and perhaps a sheer product of human language. Okay. Oh. Maybe I didn't travel back in time. Maybe it's a whole new area. Very layers of theory.
We
Hey,
need
Zutka. How you
to
doing?
be cautious, not to let anyone else see this grand collection. It could be extremely dangerous for both of us.
Okay, Mr. Shadow Man. I won't tell anybody about the beheaded people's collection you've got.
Deliberately preserved heads from Mesopotamian marshlands. Such cultivated...
Oh. I should have listened to that. Oh, God. I'm just waiting for one of them to have their eyes open. That would have been a cool scare. This is, Conarium. Or Conarium, or something like that. It's a Lovecraftian horror style thing.
Subadult Nile crocodile. One of the oldest creatures still living on the face of the earth.
Thank you for sharing.
A medicine man mask from northwest Africa. A sacrifice ritual mask.
From Middle Africa. It's a bit of a spooky game, Zadko, so don't get too spooked. Okay, well that's a basement. We'll go down there later. Let's have a look around up here first.
Looks like a preparation for a long trip.
This relic is from Madagascar. I have two versions, but this one is extremely rare. It is called Hanaldi. Nobody knows exactly what it means, but from its symbolic depiction of a dark sphere inside a light one, it is thought that it could mean the underworld.
Halloween is soon, but I just wanted to play a spooky
captain
game.
friend who often visits that island for trading purposes.
This is exactly the same room I've been in one of my visions.
In one of my visions. Ooh, penguin guy. Figure of an emperor penguin, a creature native to Antarctica. Hell yeah, I got me a penguin, buddy.
According to legend, this very djembe belonged to a learned drummer from Senegal who can speak with the dead by rhythmically beating it.
Cool.
A native drum from the Asmat people of New Guinea. Their creation myth says Fumerapits made the first carvings of men and women. By beating on this drum, Fumerapits caused the figures to dance, bringing them to life.
Oh, very spooky. Looks like an ash pot. Just fucking tip it all over the ground. Did you say don't touch it? Letter addressed to Dr. Faust. Old friend, what you've told me about the shared nature of the experience the Conarium provides made me think about necromantic means of data inquiry. I am sure you'll remember what I told you about why certain corpses never decay, but rest firm and fat in their tombs for thousands of years. I believe, with some help from a certain acquaintance, I can provide you with such specimens. This would be beneficial for both of us, I believe. Eagerly waiting your answer, H. Warren. Well, H. Warren. Oh, let's see. No story? Okay. No more stories. Maybe you got some stories about these skulls? No. What about this one? No. What about this one? No. Okay.
You need a phonograph cylinder.
Yeah, of course you do. Fucking can't do anything yourself, can you? Letter written to Dr. Faust. Dear E.W. Ross, how can we comprehend exactly how much time has passed since the erection of the earliest ziggurats of Samaria? What can we know about the time-worn Sphinx still standing on the Giza plateau? They only justify the sheer arrogance of mankind by forcefully making us adamant our instantaneous vibrations in the vast cosmos are but an illusion. Today I want to inform you about something that is equally interesting as such edifices. That's something I presume you will have a hard time believing. I have finally acquired some information regarding the fabled cities of Rub Akali, which are said to have been built in an undreamt age of certain wonders, and rumoured to have been intentionally submerged beneath the eternally shifting sands thousands of years ago. There is even more to the story. According to a reliable source, there should be depictions or information about the locations of ancient Conariums buried within those holes. Within a few weeks, you'll receive a book containing the locations of these cities, and a map predating all maps known today, directly copied from the antediluvian originals. I'm sure you are excited beyond imagination and eager to discuss these findings in details, but that will have to wait a while, since I'll be away for some time visiting the oriental wonders of the old world. I am sure you know what I mean. Hope to see you soon. Harry Warren. I don't know what this does.
Looks like something's missing here.
Looks like something's missing here. Oh.
It sounded like the floor is hollow back there.
It sounded like the floor is hollow back there.
Stuck.
It's stuck. Boo-hoo. My name's Harry. Not Harry. What's his name? Oh. More journals.
Looks like something's missing here.
locked. Grrr. I hate it when they be locking me doors.
Need a phonograph cylinder. Looks like something's missing here. I need something that can fit.
When using Conarium, we are able to be seen as well as to see. For some time, I was detecting a conscious something, previously unseen by my rudimentary vestiges. Only lately, it becomes clear to me. Now it comes into every session, and seems to materialize more and more each time. I won't attempt describing it, but only would say that it's not benevolent. From what I can get from its glowing semblance, which I believe is used as a way of communication, it can sense you, only if you spend a considerable time within the sessions. I've read about it in the cursed Necronomicon and some elusive records compiled from deep-rooted Bedouin oral literature. Thus learned that it tries reaching the corporeal vessel to dominate and execute the wanderers of the beyond, such as ourselves. But again, against all warnings, I was a fool to believe that I can stop it with just simple signs and incantations. As a resort, we ended up lighting up the place with myriads of candles as well as electrical lamps, but still shiver with fear with every noise our rundown enclave is causing, isolated from ancient darkness of the night.
Very interesting. This is clearly the bit it goes downstairs, but I wanna like, I don't just. Okay, what the fuck do you do? Saw some Astoflo. Okay. I haven't seen those symbols anywhere, have I? Let's kind of look upstairs. feel like it has to have something to do with
Looks like
this.
something's missing here.
What is Judging from the trend of your lost correspondence, I see you were shocked to hear how far I've been able to progress. You asked me how I did it, and here I did. Frank Gilman. When I saw his thesis on the pineal gland, it was... Who am I getting messages from? There's gotta be something I'm missing. Hey, Cosmos. Okay, well, I guess it's not just random guessing. It's clearly a solution. I'm just not smart enough to see it yet. Alright, I'm thinking that I'm going to have to end the stream there, friends. I'm being asked to come and play some different games. So I'm just gonna save. And then I'm gonna go to the toilet. And then I'm gonna go play games with my friends. So, thank you all so much for showing up. Hopefully that was an enjoyable stream for those of you who were here for the whole thing. Thank you for being here for the whole thing. For those of you that weren't, thanks for showing up for as long as you did. Have a good night, friends.